Here, go back to the phone lines. Now, we did have a caller bring up the vaccine issue. I'll hit some of those headlines, but let's go back to the lines right now. We've got Bobby in New York. Bobby, you're on the Alex Jones Show. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I just want to tell everybody, look up Alphabet Loon. It's a project that they launched out of Puerto Rico, and everyone looked this up in 2019. And I believe that it correlates with the shots, the harvest, the biometric tracking, everything they do. Because space is BS. Is to watch our movement. They shot everybody with a radioactive substance to harness your biometric tracking movement, to watch everybody on Earth. All right. So they launched all these balloons out there. These balloons were launched by our own government, other governments. All the governments are working together. You had 3 guys from Africa stand up against this BS COVID lockdown.
They died. They got killed.
They got murdered. So
now, wait a second. With these balloons, we got it on the screen here. These are obviously a lot smaller than the alleged Chinese balloon. Are these ones filled with helium too, or what's the story?
The story is that it doesn't matter what they're filled with. They're in correlation with those poison death shots that Donald Trump rolled out.
So the theory being the shot puts the tracking device in your body, so it's permanent, not like a cell phone that you can turn off or put in a Faraday closure or just ditch. And these things can just monitor all human tracking, all activity.
That's correct. That is precisely what they do, right from the devil's mouth, Benjamin Netanyahu himself. The people, we're the only savior for ourselves. We have to incorporate. We're fighting mega corporations. We have to form our own corporation of truth, transparency, and freedom. The people, no politician allowed in. And these guys, Anthony Fauci and Donald Trump, have to be co-defendants for crimes against humanity and war crimes. Enough of this. You're promoting a guy who rolled out genocide!
All right. Well, there it is from Bobby in New York. And, of course, though, I mean, the helium story, I think, is the one thing that people might be curious about. Why is there a global shortage on helium? Well, how many of these building-sized balloons are floating around, tracking us, tracing us, spying on us? How much helium does it take to fill a building-sized balloon? The one that you see on the screen here, this thing is tiny compared to the Chinese spy balloon. The Chinese spy balloon is at least 4 times that. I mean, these are massive balloons, pieces of equipment here. The satellite itself, when they talk about, 3 buses, the satellite itself was 3 buses. Just the satellite was 3 buses. And why did they have to blow it up? And why did they want to sink it into the saltwater ocean? Did they not want you to see what was really in that balloon or on that satellite, whatever it was? What are they really hiding? What is the real story? What about all the other ones that have been spotted across the planet with no answers, only mysteries? What about the one in Costa Rica? What about the one in Japan? Your media didn't tell you about that. But no, I think the link here is the helium shortage. And it's amazing how nobody's making this connection. You have a gigantic building-sized balloon filled with helium. You know, NASA apparently uses more helium than any other enterprise out there on the planet. So maybe that was a NASA balloon. Maybe it wasn't even a Chinese balloon. Oh, we shot it down over the ocean to be safe. Really? Well, when it was going over the Pacific Ocean and you were tracking it, which you claim you were now, why didn't you shoot it down then? We're being lied to. We're being lied to about these balloons. We're being lied to about everything. People are finally starting to get it. You're about to be lied to tonight by Joe Biden for about 60 minutes.